Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to our Heart Gold randomizer. Today we are going to be continuing our journey here with our beloved Larry the Palkia. But first and foremost, I want to apologize for not having Palkia on the layout in the last episode. He'll be up there now, and along with any other Pokemon that I catch during this episode. But we're going to start off today's episode with an awesome battle. We have no idea what our rival's going to have. Well, it's either going to be the one of our two other starters, the Dugong or the Teddiursa. As you can see, it is the Teddiursa, so we're going to be a-okay here. I was a little worried that it might be the Dugong, just because it is a fully evolved ice type, water and ice pairing, so the ice would do a considerable amount of damage to us, considering ice is super effective on Dragon. I'm not 100% sure if it is not very effective on water, but that would make it neutral even at the least. Okay, disclaimer right now, the Heart Gold ROM, for some reason you can't do this without getting some glitches in the game. So what we are going to do, all we have to do is open up another screen here, and then when we go back, I got black screened. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so let's just open some random things. Let's hope that, alright, that did not fix it. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, here we go. Everything's working fine now. For some reason the emulator for this game specifically, and Soul Silver I guess, you can't play randomized without it glitching sometimes, just having those sprites. So whenever it does happen, you usually just have to open a screen or go into a building or something and it will fix it. But sometimes you also get that black screen, and for one reason or another you have to restart the ROM at that point, and that's what I did. And we are a-okay now. I went back and beat the trainer and just got back to the point that we were only a minute into the video, so no big deal. I guess I could have just started over, but at that point, you know, I was digging the intro. So we're just going to continue on here. So we are finding out right now that a Pokemon has been stolen from Professor Elm, and that God, I can't do this and talk at the same time. And that this boy was spotted at the scene of the crime, and then Lyra comes up and says, no, blah blah blah, it was a red-haired boy. And we were like, oh, we fought him. And so he asked us for a name because we saw his trainer card earlier. So I'm gonna name my rival Austin. It's just something I've been doing for a few years. There's been switching between Austin and Nick. Just Austin was a co-worker of mine and we used to play Pokemon together, and that's why. So yeah, I'm just doing that until I get a formal rival here on the Pokemon YouTube community, and we're good to go. Professor Elm. Karma, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Karma handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. Oh crap. He's very surprised. He's never seen this egg before, so he wants us to take the gym leader challenge and maybe become a Elite Four champion someday. All right, cool. All right, so with all that done, I don't think we have to go back and talk to our mom, but we're gonna do it anyway, just in case. Okay, yeah, so you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. Well, what can I do for you? I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save some money for you? I'm going to say yes, because you get a lot of money in this game, and she does buy you some useful items, so you can get super potions before you can even buy them, and I think it's random. Not really sure how it works, but so she might get us some cool items, and I don't think we're going to be short on money. Anyway, and if we are, we can just come back here and ask to deposit some. She's essentially a bank for us. But yeah, so Lyra here is going to show us how to catch Pokemon, as if we did not know. So me and my giant Palkia, who's just going to be looking over my head at this battle, is, apparently that was too fast and we have to go in here. It's always fun to see what she has as her Pokemon, because she has a Meryl following her. Is it not going to randomize? Okay, so this part didn't randomize. Maybe I did something wrong on the randomizer, but now she has a Meryl and a Rattata as her encounter. Now I'm worried that I did not randomize the trainers. But I guess we'll see. We got a trainer battle coming up pretty soon, so we'll see if I did. Because I think usually she has a random Pokemon. But, oh well, no big deal. And usually that Rattata is randomized. But we did see we were running through the grass earlier, so we did see we had some random Pokemon. But with this catch encounter, we are about to start our Nuzlocke because she gives us the Pokeballs. So Nuzlocke started. If one of my Pokemon faints, they are now dead. The first Pokemon I encounter in this route will be my encounter for the route, and I cannot catch another Pokemon. So here it is. And we get a Mesprit. Was this the thing with slow start? Can't get. Didn't read what it says. I think it might have slow start. Shoot. Do I? I only have 5 Pokeballs, right? So I don't even know if. Yeah, I only have 5. I don't even know if I want to waste my Pokeballs on this thing because I already do have a legendary. And if it does have slow start, then I don't want to use it anyway. You know what? I hate to do this my first encounter, but I believe I did see the word slow start in there, and I don't want to mess with it. So we only have 5 balls anyway, and the chances that I catch it are very slim. So I'm just gonna kill it and move on. So this is still the same route, so this will be a good example. I could not catch this Pokemon even if I wanted to because I already forfeited my encounter for the route. So we're just gonna kill this and move on. I'm probably just gonna get Palkia to level 10 maybe by killing these things. Hopefully I'm not gonna be able to hit anything anyway, so hopefully I can get just get lucky on a Pokemon, maybe not something terribly hard to catch, and be able to train it up and still get a decent Mon out of it. Oh, Smoochum would have been nice. That would have been easy to catch, and Jinxes are pretty powerful with the Psychic Ice typing. Man, that would have been nice. And oh well. So this will be a one-shot. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Living like Larry out here. In case you guys didn't know, I don't know if I explained it in the last episode, but Larry is the lobster from SpongeBob. And I don't know, something about the phrase living like Larry comes from SpongeBob, and for some reason I just kind of liked the name Larry on this Palkia. I don't know why, but I did get a couple comments on the last episode, so I will be naming. I have some specific nicknames for this episode that I will be nicknaming if I manage to catch a few Pokemon. Okay, so I got a Rost Berry. I'm not 100% sure what that does, but we can look at it when the time comes. It probably cures like paralysis or something. God, we are running into all kinds of Pokemon on this route. Back to what I was saying before I picked up the Rossberry. If you want a chance to be nicknamed as a Pokemon in this Pokemon series, please leave a comment down below, and I will nickname a Pokemon after the name of your, name of your account that you leave a comment with, or if you leave a specific nickname, then I will nickname it that at your request. And if you have a really specific Pokemon that you hope I run into and you want me to save a nickname for it, then let me know. For example, my favorite Pokemon is Mr. Mime. So anytime I get the chance to reserve a nickname for anything, I always choose Mr. Mime just in case that one person encounters Mr. Mime. Then I can, guarantee that my nickname is that Mr. Mime. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to enter a brand new route. We haven't been up here at all, so we have no idea what Pokemon can be up here, but let's hope it's something decent. So encounter number 2 is a Raticate. Okay. I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to catch this thing. I probably won't. So what does Raspberry do? Recover from burn. Okay. I probably won't spend a ton of time on this or a ton of balls, but I will try to catch it just, for some fodder if I need it. And it'll be nice to have another Pokemon team. It is fully evolved, and and it is fairly decent early game, but you know, it's not going to help us in the long run probably. So let's see if we can catch this. 1, 2, 3, come on. Yes, nailed it. So we are catching this Raticate. I do have 2 comments from the previous episode. So I'm going to name this KY Stitcher after one of my commenters. You know, watching... Ooh, perfect. Watching people do this, watching other Pokemon YouTubers, watching them randomize and talk and name at the same time is, you know, I'm like, oh, like, it wouldn't be that hard. But trying to spell and just do all that at the same time is tough. Alright, so let's take a look at KY Stitcher here. Oh, by the way, KY Stitcher said, I like the new excitement in your voice. She's been watching my videos since the beginning, so every time I start a new series, you know, she's there. Okay, so we got Raticate here. Looks like we have down in defense, up in special defense. That doesn't really help us a ton. With the ability Storm Drain, so it draws in all water type moves. So if I use it in a double battle, it wouldn't be able to affect Palkia. But, you know, that's not really a big deal for Palkia because it is 4 times not effective. But it does have the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, and Focus Energy. So it won't be too bad. Might be able to use it in a dire situation. But for now, we will just continue on the game and hopefully get a couple more encounters coming up. Want to make it through that grass. No big deal. No big deal. Is Larry still level 9? He is level 9. Hopefully this Carvana will get him 10. I'd like to be 10 before. We have a couple trainers coming up. I'd like to be 10 before I encounter them. So yep, that's going to be 1 shot. Oh, and a crit, just kind of, you know, adding salt to the wound. Perfect, level 10. I actually have Ancient Power. Ooh, that is not stab, but I believe there's a 10% chance to get a boost. Let's take a look at this move. To get a stat boost with it, rather. Nope, nope, nope. Here we go. Ancient Power uses the attack with prehistoric power. It may also raise the user's stats at once. So all of the stats. Nice. Gosh, man, that's powerful. So that'll be very helpful for flying types, ice types, things of that nature that might hurt me. That I wouldn't be able to, you know, don't have a super effective move. I was gonna hit up the Pokemon Center, but our Pokemon haven't really been damaged. I would just restore a couple PP, and we do have enough PP, I think, on the Pokemon that we currently have to make it through. So I'm gonna buy a couple more Pokeballs here, just in case I run into something that I really like. So I'm gonna buy 10 more Pokeballs, and I got a Premier Ball from it. And I'm also going to buy, I'm gonna do things a little different. I'm gonna buy some, you know, you don't usually buy these things in a Pokemon game, but because you can just go back and heal. But I'm going to buy 1 Paralysis heal and 1 Antidote. Because, you know, if I do get stuck in a battle, this is a Nuzlocke and I can't risk losing my Pokemon. The one good thing about poison in this game is that you cannot die in the overworld from poison. So if Palkia is poison, you take a damage per step, as every Pokemon game. Found a Wiki Berry. But in this game, you cannot die from it. It'll just get you down to 1 HP and it'll say Palkia, or Larry in this case, survived the poisoning. Is that my encounter? Oh my god. Did I can't remember. I don't think I got an encounter while getting that Wiki Berry. I was talking, I don't remember. Alright, I'm gonna catch this, and I'm gonna have to watch the video back before I use it, but I can't. Oh, no! Oh, I meant to hit B! No! No! I meant to hit B! Don't kill, don't kill, don't kill! Oh, no! It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm so sorry. I meant to hit B. I was gonna go to Eradicate so I could do a little bit of damage to it. Oh my god, that hurts my soul. I could have had double legends on the squad. Kill me. That hurts so much. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Man, that would have been powerful. Dang. God. Like forgive and forget, but at the same time, like, I'm so sorry. The good news is that the trainers are randomized, because this guy usually doesn't have a Luxray. God, I'm so sorry. That would have been epic. I had 15 Pokeballs. If I could have lowered its stats, or not stats, but lowered its health or Eradicate, that would have been epic. Gosh. Oh man, I hope that doesn't haunt me forever. Okay, referring to episode 1, this is the kind of thing they will try to get your phone number. He'll call me in like 16 days and be like, hey, I'm ready for another battle, but his Pokemon will be like level 20 and I'll be like level 40, and it's really not even worth it. He's gonna call you like 5 more times in the meantime and just kind of talk about his Pokemon. But there are a couple trainers that I will be giving my contact info to, because they can pick up some items. Ooh, Yanmega. And they can give you the items that they pick up. That's one way to get stones, evolution stones in the game, in the normal game, because you can't buy them from a mart. So some of those trainers give them to you. So I will be giving my number to those, because it should be randomized items, as everything is. Sableye, Eradicate couldn't even hit it if I wanted to send it out. This, let's go for an Ancient Power, just kind of see what happens. That's a cool animation. Nice one shot. Give him the stat boost just for viewing purposes. It's not going to give it a stat boost. It wouldn't matter anyway, because I beat Fisher Joe. That's another thing I really enjoy about the randomizer, is you can randomize the names and, what was it? Did it say classes? Of get out. I'm killing this one. I'm water pulsing him right to the face. No, not today, sir. But you can randomize the names and classes. So, like this youngster Joey that's coming up can be God. It can literally be God Anthony or God Sheridan. Like that's, or Fighting Dojo Timothy. Let's see what this guy is. I just kind of want to bring your attention to it, because it is fun. Cyclist Webster. That's fun. Ooh, Shift Tree. Okay. So normally as a water type, I'd be kind of worried about this thing, but A, because I'm 8 levels higher, and B, because I'm Dragon. Dragon resists grass, so it would just become neutral at that point instead of super effective, which is really nice about the dual typing. Electric is the same way. A Uxie. This is what my first encounter. I've encountered 2 different legendaries already in this episode, and I've killed them both. It wasn't a Uxie, but that was a Mesprit. Man, this is an insane start to my very first randomized Nuzlocke. I'm not counting that one episode of, was it Leaf Green? Fire Red. I'm not counting that one episode of Fire Red I put out and I lost the data for. This is my very first one. If you guys will believe that. If not, sue me. I don't know. Don't actually sue me, please. I found a metal clip. That's awesome. That is amazing, because now if I get an Onyx or a Sizzle, or I'm sorry, Onyx or a Scyther, I can give that item to them and they can level up. Normally, you'd have to trade them holding that item, but I allowed impossible Evos, so I can just level up those Pokemon. Normal traded Pokemon like Kadabra to Alakazam, Machoke to Machamp, stuff like that. I think at level 37 they will just evolve into their last form as opposed to having to trade them. And that works for evolutions that you have to hold items for as well. So here's our next encounter, a Wish Cache. Okay. He is ground and water. So it'd be nice to have a ground type on the team. I did press B that time. Did you guys see that? I'm learning. I'm doing good things here. So it would be good to have a ground type on the team. So we'll catch him for now, and then we'll kind of see what we got coming up, because we got 3 more encounters I think before the gym. so we can see what we have. So right now he only has water sport and mud sport that we've seen, so nothing too useful. But as long as we don't get a crit here. Okay. And then tickle, so it's going to lower my attack. Yeah, and defense. Okay, I guess that could be useful, but we're going to go ahead and chuck a Pokeball here and hope for the best. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oh! I thought I had it. I was about to bada bing. Quit tickling me. Quit being ticklish, Raticate. KY Stitcher. Come on. I don't think I can do anything else to this. Let me take a look at my moves again. Tackle, tail, focus, energy. No, I can't do anything else to it. I'll throw 2 more Pokeballs at it. It is a water and ground type, so I have the water type coverage. It'd be nice to have the ground, but oh, I know what the problem is. He's obviously a fancy boy. I mean, look at his mustache. He definitely needs this Premier Ball. That's where I was going wrong. Anyway, this will be the last ball I throw, because I don't really need him. I hate to forfeit encounters this early in the game. Come on, bada bing, bada boom. Told you he was a fancy boy. So there is one more name that I was asked to dish out, but I do have 3 more encounters coming up, so I don't want to waste that name on something, you know, not the best. So I'm going to nickname this guy Charlie, just because he kind of looks like a Charlie. Charlie. Or a nice Charles. Let's do Charles. He looks like he would be asked to be called Charles if his name was that. Not Charlie, not Chuck, but a nice Charles. Looks like a fancy boy. Alright, so we're gonna come down here and get this item. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, well, we don't get fossils for a very long time. So each fossil I find is considered a new encounter. For all of you that don't know. So when I do get to a place that can revive my fossils, every fossil I have is considered a new encounter and I can use it. But that's not until very later in the game, and I think they're maybe level like 10, so it's really could not be worth it. Maybe if I get like a lucky egg or an EXP share or something, I can use them. Nuzleaf, I don't want to switch. I don't want to fall in the trap of leveling up 1 Pokemon because, you know, if I encounter like a Dialga or something, that dragon's not very effective on Steel, so it's neutral on Dialga, but he's super effective on me, then, you know, I might be screwed. So I don't want to fall into the trap of leveling up 1 Pokemon, but at the same time, right now I don't really have Pokemon that I see myself using for a long time, so I don't want to get super invested in them. Diglett, alright, we will handle this. I do have, like I said, 3, well, I said twice now. Sorry, I'm getting a little repetitive. I do have 3 more encounters coming up, so I will try to catch one and nickname this specific nickname that I was asked to nickname, and we will hopefully get some power and get a good nickname out of it. You're awesome, I like you. I look for Pokemon here every day. When I'm in the tall grass, I found all kinds of berries. I will give this man my number because hopefully the items will be randomized and those berries could be anything. So when he calls me, he'll have something good. I haven't encountered a Pokemon yet in this route, so this is my first. A Steelix. Ooh, buddy. Man, that's strong. Okay, I don't think I can hit him with Larry, so we're gonna go down to. We'll go down. Oh god, this is gonna be not very effective. We'll go over to KY Stitcher. I probably should have gone out to Wish. Does he only have Harden? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna tackle a couple times. He has Bind. That's gonna hurt. But hopefully we can, even if it's in the yellow, like that'll be helpful. This can take forever though. Steelix is, you know, I just got the metal coat, so that's. I'm going to. I'm gonna heal up. I don't want status. I want HP. So yeah, finding the metal coat in this route and then finding this Pokemon is pretty cool, but just cool coincidence because you do need a metal coat to get a Steelix, as I said earlier. But hopefully we can catch him. Let's focus energy and hope we get a crit, because it is going to go through the double harden he just put up, and I don't think I'm going to do that much damage with a crit anyway because it's not very effective. So let's do this. Gosh, I'm doing 0 damage to this guy. I do have to keep an eye on Mr. Stitcher's health. Come on, let's get one crit. One crit and I'll be in the yellow, and then I'll start chucking some Pokeballs. I'm sorry, this is incredibly boring for you guys. But hopefully I'll catch him because I think he's ground and steel type, and that'll eliminate the Wish Cash need. And this guy's actually really good. Really good defenses, and oh crap, I should have healed. Okay, whew, he just mud sported. If he would have tackled and I would have get hit by the bind again, I would have been dead. Oh, and I'm free from the bind. Excellent. But the ground type will eliminate Wish Cash. He has really good defenses. I believe he has fairly decent attack and can learn some pretty good moves like Earthquake and Magnitude. So, and along with like Iron Tail and stuff, some of the stab steel type moves. So he will be a really good addition. So there's my critical hit when I didn't need it. To get him in the yellow. I might as well just go for the red here because I'm doing better than I thought I would, and the red won't be, now if I get a crit he might die. The red won't be too much longer. Maybe this hit, maybe one more. Okay, yeah, so there's the red. You don't have to lower it anymore. The 3 stages of the catch rate are green, yellow, and red. It doesn't matter if he has 1 health or the amount of health he has now. His catch rate will be the same in the red. So let's cross our fingers and hope this will be a really good nickname for the gentleman that I'm assuming gentleman, that commented on my post. Or I'm sorry, my last video. Also, don't have it on here, but if you guys feel inclined, please follow me on Twitter at @with_karma. It's not on here, but I'll start putting it in the descriptions, so you guys can follow me. That's where I'll put if I have like a delay on a video, or if I'm doing something special that I want your input on, that's where I'll be posting. I find it's just the best way to get in touch with the community. 2, 3, come on. I wanted that. But yeah, so it's just @with_karma, and that's the best way to get in touch with me. You can DM me through Twitter or anything really, but that's where I'll be posting mostly. Gosh, I really want to catch this guy. Ooh. Luckily, there is another Pokemon before I get to my next encounters, so I will be able to buy more Pokeballs, so I don't feel bad about wasting, or not really wasting, but using all of them on this Steelix here. I am, however, going to switch out because I'm tired of... Oh, because maybe I'm in bind? I didn't see what he did to me last, but I can't switch out for some reason. I don't think it's like Arena Trap or Shadow Tag or anything, because I don't know why I used that potion. Talking and trying to focus on this game is actually fairly hard. Okay, I am in bind, so that's why I can't switch out. So I'm gonna go to bag. Let's go over to Pokeballs. I have 6 more chances to try to catch this boy, but man, I'd really like him. 1. Come on, he's shaking. I know it's in the cards. We have 5 more chances. I don't think I have speed up activated on this emulator, so I can't speed through this one. Man, he's shaking once. I really want this guy. I'm really stressed about it. And sorry, I'm trying to force commentary, but God, That's like 4 times in a row he's only shaken once. Alright, we got 3 more balls. Let's get this Steelix. Didn't shake it all that time. Man. 2 more. Alright, we got this. We got this. He might just be a last ball kind of boy. 1. There's 1 more. Alright, so we got 1 more ball. I'm hoping. Come on, please. Double fingers crossed. Double fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Oh, he was a last ball boy. That's 2 for 2 I called. Being the fancy boy, needing the premier ball, and the last ball boy. Well, I mean, I just hoped in this case because I couldn't do anything else with it. Alright, but I'm going to be nicknaming this Steelix. I don't know if you can hear, but I am super happy I got the Steelix. I'm going to be nicknaming this one Ziggy after my man CR7 Ajax. He commented on my last video, asked me to nickname a Pokemon Ziggy, so that's what I will be doing. Thank you for your comment, and thank you for watching the video. Ziggy. There we go, and I will actually be using him. I didn't want to waste this good nickname on that wish cache that I wasn't sure I was going to catch, or wasn't sure I was going to use, but oh, here's Lyra. But I will gladly use that on a Steelix that I know I'm going to use. So she gives us the versus recorder. I don't really think it's, yeah, you can record Pokemon battles. Not really useful in this game, like it is in Leaf Green, the previous generation. So we will not be using that. We are now at the 30-minute mark. That took a long time to use. I'm sorry, that the Steelix took a long time to catch, but I'm going to be using him, so it's very, very lucky we got him. And I will be wrapping up, so before I wrap up, before I forget, I want to... Ooh, he has an item. A Rindo Berry. Cool. I want to put him right up here. Actually, let's just put him in the front. And let's take a look here. So let's see what the Ziggy's got. So, a Steelix, crazy good defense. Not great special defense. I thought he had better special defense. Ice Body regains HP in a snowstorm, hailstorm, which is actually pretty good. So we got the moves Mudsport, Tackle, Harden, and Bind. So not the best move set at the moment, but we will definitely get better move set. And with that, he's too big to be inside too. So let me get out here and we'll be able to see this. Man, look at him. He's just fierce looking. So with that, I'll be signing off. If you enjoyed the video, please press the like button. Please press the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with my content. And it really lets me know that you guys are enjoying this stuff. I'm enjoying making it, so hopefully you guys are enjoying watching it. If you want a Pokemon named after you or a specific nickname, just please, as I said before, leave a comment in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time.